You're watching Phantoms Youth Hockey only on Nick's Hockey Broadcast.
Where are we putting our helmets right now? On the bench.
We love watching you celebrate victories with your teammates, and we feel immense pride when you pick each other up after a tough loss. On behalf of the Lehigh Valley Fantasy Board of Directors and coaches and team managers, we sincerely thank you for being a member of our family and as a member of our family. We will always be welcome back with open arms, maybe as a future coach, a team manager, or whatever capacity you choose. Congratulations, and we wish each and every one of you the best of luck in the mark on life beyond. He's grateful for the support, time, and dedication of his teammates, coaches, growing up, including all forms of hockey, from decks to inline to ice, but love how alive he becomes on the ice. His passion for the sport has driven him to be a better athlete, teammate, and a person on and off the ice. We're proud to see his achievements recognized off ice as much as on ice. He's worked part-time out in school and playing on 2 teams while maintaining a GPA, qualifying and playing hard at NHS for 2 years. While we wait on his decision on the school he'll attend and what major he'll pursue, we're confident he'll select the school best for him as a student on at. We're excited for his future and look forward to watching him continue to play the sports he loves. He is here tonight with Dad, Rob, Mom, Carol, his #1 command, and the best little brother, Coach. All right, next we have number 60, Logan Davis, accompanied by Logan currently attends Northern Illinois High School and is dual enrolled at the United Harvard Community College. Accompanied He also plays for Southern Illinois Spartans High School team. Blake plans to join the military after high school and then continue education in the environmental science field with an end goal of becoming a Navy man. Blake would like to thank all of his coaches, teammates, and family that have helped him over the years to become the goalie he is today. He played in the Nazareth Hockey Club, Blue Valley Rebels, and for the past 2 years has played for the Valley Rebels. Spencer is currently a senior at Moravian Academy. After graduation, he plans to attend London University where he will study business management and history. He will be continuing his hockey career with Belong ACA Club. Aside from hockey, Spencer plays baseball for Thankful and spends most of his time outdoors. Spencer also enjoys playing both street and league hockey with his brother and brother. One of Spencer's favorite memories is winning a championship game with his team out of Pittsburgh this past fall. Spencer will then thank his teammates, friends, coaches, and fans for their support and encouragement through his years playing hockey.
You're watching Phantoms Youth Hockey, only on Nick's Hockey Broadcast. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Phantoms Youth Hockey at Steel Ice Center, where today, Phantoms Youth 18U A1 National, in their senior game, will take on the Grundy Senators. And now for today's starting goaltenders. In net for the Grundy Senators is number 19, Aiden Hullings. In 17 games played, goals against average 2.68 and a save percentage of .905. And in net for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms is number 80, Blake Benner, the current member of the Southern Lehigh Spartans. In 19 games played, goals against average 2.41 and a save percentage of .872. We got a good crowd here at the Steel Ice Center. A bunch of parents and spectators to watch on senior game here for Phantoms Youth. And now we are underway. It's the Phantoms and the Senators. Right away, the Sens will try to clear it right past towards the line of Blake Benner. He'll touch the puck with his stick behind the goal as the Senators will try to stop around the right circle here. Phantoms defense will try to pick up there as well as Blake Gross. Kyler Kozar will try to rush down the wing, and now the Phantoms will dump it back towards the corner. Anthony Michael dumped it towards the right corner of the Sens zone. They're trying to keep it in play, but they can't, as Grundy will clear it back towards the other way once again. Andrew Datterley at 48 for the Senators briefly brought the puck into the zone, but Anthony Michael will backhand it towards the other side of the rink as the Phantoms get their first line change. Oliver towards the side, nearly checked from on the corner there towards the center ice circle there, the center ice line, I should say. Meanwhile, the Phantoms trying to bring it back the other way, but it's broken up by Dowry. Good defensive play to break the odd-man rush. Holland trying to bring it there from Davis. Holland still going after it towards the point. Davis trying to scoop it back up. It's brought back towards on the left point as they spin away towards the corner. Lenziak is there as well as Datterley as he picks it up. He'll try to backhand it out of the zone, but Holland makes a nice play to keep it into the zone for now. Onside play. Holland, wrist shot, blocker save made there by Hollins. His first save of the game with his blocker. As Grundy will clear it all the way down to the other side of the ice, and this will not be icing. Lanford make the pass to Lenziak. As the left wing feet goes to Schaefer. Schaefer tried to go around towards the slot area of the two circles, but he couldn't hold on for long. Hale lost the puck as he makes a pass towards the right wing. As they get a wrist shot, nice save made by Blake Benner from Michael Hale Jr. Just to make things clear, there are two Schaefers on the ice today for the Phantoms, just to clarify, because you'll hear that name quite often. Number 1, Brooke Schaefer, and number 2, Colin Schaefer. So don't be surprised if you hear that name quite often in this game. See, there's literally 2 of them. As off this face-off, this goes wide of the net of Benner. It's touched up by the Phantoms defense there. It's Fitzgerald. Got it to Schaefer as they'll move towards the right side. Nearly checked from behind. The Phantoms lost control. They'll go after to the corner. Blake Gross trying to steal it away. Has it. Gross, a shot save made by Hollins on the angle try as he will cover up. Wolsifer for this face-off for Lehigh Valley. Can't come up with it. The Sens win it defensively. Try to rattle around from the corner there for Rude as he has it on the right side. Clears it into the zone as he was already past the line. As the Sens will try to set up on this play on the point. A Senator goes down at center ice briefly there. That was Melia as he goes now to the bench. Back it goes to the point there for the Sens as they're trying to get a wrist shot in front there, but it may have been blocked by their own player. Maybe friendly fire accidentally. That centering pass goes in front towards the net of Blake Benner, but it was fanned wide. But 2 tried to touch it there for the Phantoms on the defensive side of the puck, but he couldn't come up with it. Sens still have control. As this goes right back in front to the crease, Brenner has to get a save. And another shot goes wide of the glove side of Blake Benner towards the corner. Back to the point it goes again for the Sens. Was Nicholas Melia, 29 on defense. Wolsifer to Anthony Michael. Back passes towards center ice. Phantoms get a line change. Melia will dump it back in towards the corner as Benner leaves it for Fitzgerald, but it goes to Matute instead. He turns it over, however. Let's see if the Sens can do anything here. As they get a backhander shot towards the Blake. Benner, they score! There was a turnover near the corner of the Phantom side of the ice. They simply bring it towards the net. They backhand it in past Blake Benner, and the Senators have an early 1-0 lead. This faceoff is won there by the Sens. Dowdery, the defenseman. Nearly taken away there by Divers as he backhands it to the right corner. This goes to Lenziak as he gets it back towards the left corner. Senator falls down there. That was Kukin, 53. As Good, it's right into there off the glass as well. Phantom's trying to get offense. Good falls down on his own power. Or he did not. It was actually a penalty. Will this be a tripping call against the Senators? It will. And the Phantoms will go on the power play. Good was the one that got tripped up. And in the box of shame for the Senators on this penalty is Daniel Forbes, who has the most points on the Sens this year. 40 points in 32 games. D'Alberto wins this faceoff, but Holland can't keep it past the line, so he'll have to take it back. Holland's there from Lanford. It's taken away. They're shorthanded for a brief second by the Sens just to kill some time as they try to clear it around behind near the boards where the penalty boxes are right now. Schaefer's pass trying to get outlet pass there to Blake Gross. Couldn't connect on the play as Grundy clears it all the way down. Holland be ran into behind there by the defense as Divers will now bring it back towards center ice. He makes a pass to center ice to the captain there to Roberto. Behind himself, it goes there for Lanford. Lanford will try to backhand it. Goes off the glove there of Hollins. The rebound goes behind the goal as he tries to center it back in front, but the Phantoms can't get a follow-up shot. Here's a shot by Holland. Blocked it down as the Sens clear it all the way to the other side of the ice, but this will be an icing. Worcester wins the faceoff as Anthony Michael got it to the point there for Matute. Matute, 78 in white, makes a pass to center there on the circle to Anthony Michael, but he couldn't get a shot on goal. As now the Sens will try to shoot one past the blue line. They do there by York. This will be an icing against the Sens once again. Good, trying to get the faceoff. The Phantoms win it. As Schaefer guys across there for Divers, and a shot, and a save is made once again by Hollins. 37 seconds remaining on the power play. Good will go for the faceoff once again. Can he come up with it? He gets a shot on net, but it goes wide. Rude trying to get it past the blue line. It does, and this will not be icing since it did not go all the way to the other side of the rink. 25 seconds on the power play. Phantoms now go on their counterattack. Here comes Good with speed. Good gets a shot, goes wide of the post. As now Davis, and there's Phantom to the puck, is being checked from behind. He's got help with Good right to his left. As the Sens are trying to kill the remainder of this power play. 5 seconds left on the penalty. They're still trying to scoop it out. Finally comes free as Davis gets it to the high spot. Lindsay a shot. Glove save made by Hollins as the power play has just expired. D'Alberto can't win this tie-up, but Blake Gross retrieves it for him as now Lafer gets a shot. Hit the iron with the rubber. He got the left post. That chance for the Phantoms to tie the game. That close. Let's see if they can get more chances as they try to bring it back in. Sens get it past the line. That would have been a delayed offsides against the Phantoms, but it was waved off since it went past it as well. Tyler Lateford tried to get it past center ice, deflected as Schaefer brings it towards the right side. He gets ran into hard there. A big checking play as it was a clean play. Schaefer will go behind the goal, trying to be forechecked by Millennia, trying to get it in front there. But Righty gets it out of harm's way, but not entirely. It's still in the Phantom zone. D'Alberto keeps it into the Sens zone, but the Senators are about to take it back on defense. And now they get it past the blue line. Back comes Schaefer on the right side, trying to get around Kulikin, who takes it away. He's going to go into Speeders. He moves with acceleration as he hits it off the glass as the puck goes behind the goal to the left corner. Kulikin again trying to get it in front, so it's the angle shot, and Blake Benner was ready there to get it. Here's a one-time blast to the net, and it deflects. They score! Downery let it fly from the line. I believe it was a rebound that jabbed it home, and the Sens have a 2-0 lead. They're spoiling the senior night party so far. Michael Hale with the goal. That is his 4th of the year. And it's 2-0 in favor of the visitors. Phantoms down by a pair. The shots on goal are even, but not any longer. It's now the shots on net are 6-7 in favor of the Phantoms as Hollins makes another save. The Phantoms have a large group of seniors in tonight's game, as you can imagine. They have a total of 14 seniors on the roster tonight, a vast majority of their team, as this puck deflects and goes over the safety netting to stop play. Just like pretty much all the Phantoms youth teams, plenty of players that are current or former members of the Lehigh Valley Scholastic Hockey League are on these rosters. Nicholas Good wins this face-off once again. Lesniak will wait towards the point, towards the high slot, as now the Senators try to run away with it, but they can't get it now. As the Phantoms nearly turn it over, they almost did, but Divers got to the puck in time to retrieve it back to make sure the Sens could get a shot on the net of Phantoms goaltender Blake Bennard. Wolfsiver hits the puck from around the boards, trying to get it to Davis. He's hit hard from behind, but he stays on his feet. Scooped back up there by the Sens. They try to bring it right toward the back to the net again. It's to get another shot and then a goal as we get a whistle to stop play. And that whistle was because of a penalty. It is against the Phantoms and the Sens. Cleared in by Holland. Sens have to get it back there. Dowderly behind his own goal. Trying to get it to the point of righty, but he couldn't come up with it. Divers will try to shoot one back. It's blocked by Dowdery. Good play. As the Phantoms are down by 2. 7.5 minutes and counting to go in the first period. It's 2-0 in favor of the Sens. It's turned over once again towards the Senators' favor. Phantoms trying to break it back up in their own end. They've had a little trouble with that, and now they get it back there. It's Diliberto, the captain. He brings it over the line. Diliberto takes a shot, deflects, and goes into the wrong net. This faceoff is won defensively by Grundy as they'll clear it back towards the left side of the ice. Benner touches the puck with his twig as the Senators nearly take it back again, but not for long. Phantoms will now try to rush with speed with numbers. It's Wolfsiver as he has it towards the left side. He gets checked so he couldn't get to the puck. It's picked up there by Kozar. He goes down from York, still on his feet as they try to get a centering pass from Anthony Michael, but nobody there to pick it home. Michael, back to the point, it goes to Matute. Matute, his shot, nice save, rebound, scores! Anthony Michael cuts the lead in half. His 8th goal in the year, and the Phantoms are now down by 1. Good response for the Phantoms to get back into the game, and now they're only down by 1 goal as it's cleared back into the other side of the ice. Carried back out by Dowdery, got it to his other defense as they'll backhand it back towards the other side of the rink. Blake Benner's arm is up into the air to signify an icing. This faceoff is still stuck in the circle. Let's see if it'll come out. It will. And the Senators come up with it. Dowdery trying to clear it there for Armia as he hits it off the boards into the Senators' bench. This goes all the way down for yet another icing. Immediately after this game, Phantoms Youth 18AA will have their last game of the season. They'll be taking on the Haverford Hawks. As that shot goes wide in the net there, there is a delayed penalty against the Sens. Blake Benner's going to the bench. The Senators touch it up. It is a cross-checking call as the Phantoms will go back on the power play. Who is guilty of this penalty? Frank Hooligan in the box for 2 minutes for cross-checking as the Phantoms get a much better opportunity to potentially tie the game up at 2. Diliberto for this face-off, trying to come up with it. The Phantoms get it, but they'll have to retrieve it back out into their own end. Divers will get the puck back. Backhands it towards the wing of Schaefer. York tries to bank it to the boards to get it further away and does the Kilmore clock here. Diliberto, the nearest Phantom, to it as his puck deflects off the glass. Still in the neutral zone. York. Sens doing a good job killing off the first quarter of this power play already. But now Blake Gross makes a pass at center. Here comes Divers. He's going to move it with speed. Divers will still hold on. Go right to the net. He hit the crossbar. Schaefer. Brooks Schaefer with the number 1 and gives it to Blake Gross on the corner. 1:10 to go in the power play. 5 minutes to go in the first period. It's 2-1 Sens. Gross to the high slot. It goes. Divers a shot blocked in front there by a Sens defender as they clear it all the way down. And this is yet another icing. Phantoms still get it again as Landford will get it towards the side there of Anthony Michael, the recent goal scorer. Holland, the big defender, the tall defender, I would say, too, as the puck does not go past the blue line just yet. Landford gets hit from behind, still on his balance. Landford trying to center in front, but goes off the stick of York. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Landford Around from Anthony Michael, goes to the puck again on the corner. Has Kyle Kozar in front of him, scoops it back up. Kozar in Gretzky's office. They're going to wrap around in front, but they couldn't get a pass in front to get a shot on net. Holland still in the forward. Pulls the trigger as that shot goes high and wide. Lanford gets hit from behind. He goes down on his face, but he appears to be fine. A shot there by Holland goes wide. We have a delayed penalty against the Sens. Benner is on the bench. Kozar around the goal. Still waits. Wrapping in front of a shot. They score! Nathan Wolsever, his 19th goal of the year on the delayed penalty. And the Phantoms tie the laces at 2. So the Phantoms apparently are still on the power play despite the fact that they scored on a delayed penalty, unless it was a different penalty afterwards. But regardless, this game is still tied at 2 as the Phantoms are still on their power play. They've scored 2 unanswered goals after being down 2-0. Davis's pass, that was Lanford, gives it to Lesniak as he brings it over the line. Here comes Good, a shot blocked there by a stick in front. Davis is on the ice, just to be clear, number 60 for Lehigh Valley. Blake Benner has a assistant captain patch on his jersey. You usually don't see those on goalies much, especially not in the NHL, but why not name your goalie a captain if you can? Not a bad idea. Meanwhile, hits Davis, a shot blocked in front there by Kulikin as he gets the puck once again. Backhand pass in front. No Phantom there to get it home. Lesniak again towards the corner, trying to check down Kulikin as this now goes back towards the corner. Less than 3 minutes to go in the first period as this game is tied at 2. Davis centering across there. He got it to the wing instead there for a shot by Michael. And a glove save is made by Hollins. That was Fitzgerald with a shot on net, actually. Beg your pardon. Dilberta won this face-off here as they get it to the point there of Divers. Now it goes to Colin Schaefer. Colin Schaefer to Divers. A wrister! That save is made by Hollins with the left pillow pad as Grundy clears it down. And I don't have to say this time, icing. Phantoms get the puck right off the draw. Blake Gross. Gross to Divers on the left side. His shot. Nice save there. Rebound there for Blake Gross, but he couldn't get the shot on goal. He'll try to get to the point instead. Gross it goes now to Schaefer. Schaefer to Divers. Divers now to the captain. Dilberto, and a shot as Hollins is able to swallow that puck right up and make the stop. 5 seconds remaining on the penalty. 2 minutes exactly to go in the first. Shots on net 14-6 in favor of the Phantoms. Holland takes a shot right off the draw there. It's blocked there by Phantom. That was Kozar. A shot on that goes anyways. Hollins makes the save there. Kyler Kozar. Now it goes to Anthony Michael, moving on in. Got it to Lanford. Lanford wristing a shot. And it's blocked down. We have a delayed penalty. A shot on that save made by Hollins. Another save there. Third try there. Fourth try as we finally get a whistle. But the Phantoms are going back on the power play. It is a interference penalty. And this time in the box is Stephen York, defenseman. Dowdery will shoot it off the glass right away to get it all the way down for yet another icing. Wolsever won this faceoff. Lanford takes a wrist shot, goes high and wide over the crossbar to the net. Goes in front of the goal crease as Hollins makes a nice save there off Kozar. Kozar will turn back around from the corner. Nearly ran into Oliver. He runs into Dowdery, who had a recent penalty, as they'll shoot it past the blue line once again. This is now stuck behind the corner there as there's a minute 11 and counting to go in the power play. 47 seconds to go in the first period. This is a tie game at 2 as now the Phantoms bring it back there. It's good once again on the left wing, bursting the speed. Centering pass there, trying to get to a Phantom, but no one was there. Fitzgerald fanned on the play, nearly taken away, but not for long. Now it is taken away for a shot on net, and a save is made by Blake Bennard. That was from Patrick Sharon there. As this puck is cleared, it stayed in play. Rude will shoot one down back towards the corner, as now the Phantoms will try to at least get some semblance of offense with not much time up. They might not even get a chance to shoot at this point with 3 seconds to go. And it's a tie game at 2 after 1. We will be back for the second. Second period is now underway. It's a tie game at 2 after the first period, as The Phantoms are still in the power play, but only for 12 more seconds. Brooks Schaefer has Colin Schaefer on the ice as well. Dilberto picked up there by Blake Gross as he goes back to the corner. Bennard banking his stick as the power play is about to expire as his puck bounces as we get a stoppage of play right after. We are now back to 5-on-5. It was a high stick. It appeared to be to stop play. Blake Gross onto the corner will now move around on the backhand towards back to the other corner of the rink as Dilberto has the puck as he retrieves it. Back it goes to Blake Gross. They play catch. Centering pass in front. They couldn't get a shot on net as it deflects off a Sens stick. Divers. Left wing pass to Blake Gross gets rattled towards center ice there. Another hit there is made by Dilberto, the captain. As now the Sens try to get it past center ice once again. Blake Ross trying to get it back towards the other circle. Dilberto trying to move on in for a shot, and it goes wide. Schaefer will hit the puck off the glass. It does not go too far away, though. Dowdery will get it back to his other wingman there, but the Phantoms still keep it in the zone. They're trying to go right to the net of Dilberto for a shot, and a save is made once again by Hullins. You don't want to give the puck to Jack Dilberto. He's got the second most points on the team. 32 points in 31 games. He currently has the third most goals on the team as well. This goes off the boards once again as Holland keeps it on side of the right point. As the Phantoms will have to retrieve the puck back in their own end. Linford will try to get to his other defender there. That was Kozar. Sends bring it back into the zone, but Wolsifer will try to hit it off. Accidentally hits it off a skate of a Senators defender as the Phantoms bring it back the other way. Anthony Michael on the right side throws on a cross and couldn't get a shot in the net as Lanford takes it on the corner. Lanford a shot. Nice save made by Hollins with the right pad. Grundy trying to get it out past the blue line. They still can't get it free. Kozar being checked from behind there. Wolsifer to righty as he backhits it out of the zone. And this will not be icing. It almost seemed like Blake Benner was thinking it would be, but it was not called there. Ranford to Anthony Michael off a ricocheted stick as York at center ice. Give it back to his defense. 14 and a half minutes to go in the second period. We are tied at 2. Righty shoots one back towards the corner once again. So now Lanford will have to pick it back up. Gives it to Holland. Holland off the stick of Hale there on the 56 there for Grundy. As on the Sens hit it off the boards once again to clear it back into the zone. Holland ran into there as the Sens trying to get it back there from Hale. A shot on net. It's blocked in front there by Lanford. That shot attempt came from Kulikin. As Lanford got checked there on the boards there. This will be an offsides against Grundy. Good left wing pass goes there for Blake. No, that's not Blake Gloss. That was Levziak as he couldn't get past that defense once again. As now here comes the Phantoms again as they get a shot on net, and Holland takes a save with the chest there as he goes back toward the corner. Levziak back towards Good. He falls down nearly as the Phantoms try to get it right around in front for a shot on net there from Davis. That deflects and trickles wide. Another icing. Grundy trying to get it back towards the neutral side of the zone as well as Matude on the 78 for the Phantoms will hit it off the boards to get it back on a non-icing play. Going behind the net there was Lanford. Puck gathered up there by the Sens. They try to get a pass toward the other way there. Matude breaks the play off on Rude as now the Sens trying to get some offense going. They don't have any shots on net on Blake Benner so far. Cool, get a weak backhand attempt guy to Matude. 78 there. Rude will give it back to his other line mate. Sens defense takes it back. Rude looking for a penalty. He's not going to get one. I think the Sens bench was looking for a call there. They won't get it as Fitzgerald is going behind the net, as well as Sharon 95 for the Sens. Picked up by the Phantoms defense. They were turned over, but Blake Benner, luckily from the Phantoms perspective, covers up as we get some scrums right in front of the crease immediately after a play was blown dead. We have some shoves on the back of the head there by Matute. He was trying to take down Rude. We'll see if we get any penalties as a result of that. Matute is simply just going to the bench after those plays. He's not going to the bench, actually. He is leaving. I believe he may have just been ejected. If not, it was a misconduct. He's leaving the ice frustrated as he heads back into the locker room. Matute with the penalty, but they do have a Phantom in the box right now, likely to serve that call unless there's another penalty. So it'll just be a 5-on-4 power play as Benner makes a nice save with the blocker there. Divers will clear it back past the line and out of the zone. So despite the fact that there are two Phantoms in the box, it'll just be a normal power play here. As a big check is made there by Darren a good play on Gaspera. This goes back to the point of Dowry, but actually no, that will be a penalty. This is against the Phantoms. The Senators are going to be going on a 5-on-3 man advantage for the next minute 29. I believe this penalty is on the check. It is. It's on that big check made by D'Alberto, it appears, since he's going to the official, and now he's making his way to the penalty box of shame. So 5-on-3 for the Sens, a big chance to potentially get the lead back. They were up 2-0. They allowed 2 unanswered, and this game is tied at 2 as of right now. Swoop off the faceoff, got it out there for Kulikin. Kulikin back to the swoop. He got it to York instead. York waits, risking a shot. Nice save made by Barry. He scrambles as he couldn't cover up with the glove as this goes off the glass and out of the zone. York takes the puck himself, going behind his goal. He'll try to move with speed as this goes nearly off his skate blade. Divers hits it off the boards to clear it out of the zone. It does, and this will not be icing here. Sens now trying to move on a 1-on-3 as they dump it back to the corner. Blake Benner retrieves it as he'll shoot it as he rattles it behind there. Sens to get back there. A pass goes nearly to righty, but it goes to Kulikin instead. Kulikin towards York on the left point. Now it goes to the side of the net as they'll try to move on in for a shot. Saved me by Blake Benner. Another shot there in front, and it did not go through. Swoop. Kulikin on the left side. His shot. Nice save made by Blake Benner as he snags the puck out of the air. It'll be 5-on-3 for 20 more seconds, and 51 seconds left on the power play overall left for Grundy. Righty. Banks it to the boards towards the point. Taken away by Kozar. Short-handed chance for the Phantoms if he can move with speed. It's a 1-on-1. Kozar toe drags it around. Still has the puck, but he goes to the corner. Kozar couldn't get a shot on the net, but at least he's killing some time here. It is now 5-on-4 for the next 27 seconds. Sends backhand pass, goes to Reed. Reed on the 1-on-2. Wrist shot goes high and wide as his knuckle puck bounces past the blue line. 10 minutes to go in the second period. Tied game at Steel Ice Center on Phantoms Youth 18U1 Nationals Senior Night. Swoop as the power play has just expired. The Phantoms survive, thanks to Blake Benner, of course. Landford to Anthony Michael. Makes a nice play off the boards to get him to Wolfsburg on the right side, who already has a goal. Wolfsburg trying to go right nicely by it. Nice save is made by Hollins. Another shot. It goes high and wide over the net once again. As Landford will try to get a wrist shot right into the glove there of Hollins, but it did not go towards it. Well, it did, but it did not go in it, I should say. As this bouncing knuckle puck goes all the way down to the Phantom circle. Ranford trying to get to Wolfsburg, intercepted there by a Sens forward in front. As Kulikin tried to touch the puck, and now he has it for the Sens. Shoots it all the way down to center ice. No Sen to pick it up. And this is yet again an icing call against Grundy. Been quite a common theme in this game. Dowdery goes down, trying to get back up. He runs into Good. He gets shoved from behind. We get a whistle to stop play as a result of that. I believe Dowdery is looking for a penalty. Seems a little frustrated. Did they even call one from that? We'll see. A penalty was not called on the Phantoms. It was actually called on Dowdery. He was checked from behind when he got shoved. He seems very frustrated closing the door. Did he just get another penalty for slamming the door? I wonder if he just did. Regardless, the Phantoms, he did. He got 2 penalties, one for the, I believe was unsportsmanlike conduct, and he got another one for slamming the penalty box door. So it'll be a 4-minute power play for the Phantoms. Wow, how about that? Frustration for the Sens, but good fortune for the Phantoms. Holland, his shot goes high goes past the right post there of Hollins of the netminder for the Senators as they're trying to get it right around in front for a shot on net. It's blocked out for another chance in front. Hollins comes way out of his crease to make sure he can cover up there, but they can't keep it. A short-handed chance for the Sens. They're trying to move it a one-on-one. They're trying to go right towards the net there. It goes wide, and the net of Blake Bennard. Good defensive play made by Holland. Admine was trying to go in short-handed. The Senators still have it in the Phantoms' end to kill time. Forbes a shot. Nice save made by Bennard as he was down on his right knee. Back come the Phantoms the other way. Schaefer's pass to his brother, and he comes over the line. His shot swallowed up there by Hollins as he covers up. That was Brooks Schaefer with the shot on that. Just to clarify again, Brooks Schaefer is number 1. Colin Schaefer is number 2. Do we have another penalty on Dowdery? He's coming out of the box now, and it appears that he has been ejected from the game as he'll go into the locker room. The second ejection we've seen today. Dowdery is getting ejected now, but 2 was ejected earlier in the game, as now he leaves and goes back into the locker room. Nicholas Righty will now replace him in the box for this remainder of the penalty. So the power play has not been extended. It still remains the same. The only difference is who's in the box for the same cause penalties we saw several minutes ago. Divers. To Lenton for nearly picked up there by Wolsifer. Has the puck now. A backhander shot. Nice save made. Rebound. Right on in front. They score! 3 unanswered goals for the Phantoms, and they earn their first lead of the game. Anthony Michael. He's got another one. His 9th of the year. And the Phantoms have their first lead. 3 unanswered goals. They are still on the power play since that goal ends the first penalty against Dowdery. So this is now the second penalty. So a 2-minute power play under assess here. This will be an icing against the Sens. Good, trying to steal the puck away. A Senator goes down onto the corner there. That was Stefan York. 39 as Schaefer 30. The centering pass, they score! We get a scrum immediately after the goal, but the Phantoms have a 2-goal lead. It's 4-2, a power play goal. Nicholas Good. And the worst pun intended, good job. 4-2. His 10th of the season. And York has just been ejected, it appears, from the game. Man, what is it with ejections today? 2 from the Sens, 1 from the Phantoms. Is this going to be yet another penalty on the Senators? Who knows? Regardless of what happens next, it is 4-2 Phantoms. One of the coaches have left as well. Funny thing is with these penalties, if we get another one here, if you listen to the music, the song that's being played is called I Fought the Law Won. Funny timing to play this song, if I may add. Blake Crossplay talking to his amazing netminder, Blake Bennard. Blake Bennard will be back with the Southern Lehigh Spartans on February 13th when the Spartans play their last game of the regular season against the Phillipsburg Stateliners. It'll be their senior game. A Senator is going in the box. There are 2 Sens in the box right now. So now it's a 5-on-3 for the Phantoms for the next minute 42 and counting. Line from Wade shoots one, deflects, it goes out of play. It hits the balloons over the jersey of Kozar displayed for senior night. thought I noticed earlier during warm-ups they accidentally hit the exact same balloons. Neither of them popped. The jersey is still intact, and now we resume to play on. Lanford now to Holland. He waits. He shoots one. Save made by Hollins. Bounces right back to his equipment, and he covers the puck. Almost thought that was going to bounce over him. There was a play in the 2019 NHL Stadium Series where Evgeny Malkin had a slap shot on former Flyers goalie Brian Elliott. He hit the puck with his blocker. The puck went over his head up into the air. Gravity brought the puck down, and it bounces off his skate, and he accidentally kicked it in. The Penguins took a 3-1 lead with that goal. They would end up losing that game in the Stadium Series, but it was an interesting game regardless. I can tell you that because I was there to see it, as this will be an icing against the Sens once again. Brought back into the zone there as Divers gets the puck there from Blake Benner. 1 minute to go in the 5-on-3 advantage. Colin Schaefer, his brother Brooks, is on the ice too. Divers over the line he comes, as he'll try to throw one back in front towards the goal crease there, but he couldn't get a shot on goal. Schaefer to Divers. Divers a shot blocked in front by defender. Rebound in front, saved me by Hollins as Divers get the puck back. His shot blocked in front again by a Grundy defender as well near the goal crease in front. Now it goes there for Schaefer. His shot goes wide and high of the net as Divers has it down to the corner. Divers off a Senators defender. Another shot net, saved by Hollins. He's way out of his crease. He scrambles there, and he is able to cover up just in time. 1 second to go in the 5-on-3. And now it is ended. Shot on net goes high over the glasses. Now the Sens are back to 5-on-5. They survived that as they are only down by 2 right now. 4:15 and counting to go in the second period. Anthony Michael trying to center him back in front to get a shot on net, saved by Hollins as the puck was still loose. Divers trying to get to the puck, but he can't as the Sens get it back out of the zone. Cleared back in towards the net a better, and he doesn't take any chances. Righty was the nearest Sens towards the puck as he manages to hold on. Wilson won the face-off as Divers tried to get it out of past the blue line. It's still kept in, but not for much longer. The Sens will now have it back on the defensive side. Nikos Malia touched the puck as we get a offsides here against Grundy. Shots on net 38-14 in favor of Lehigh Valley with their home crowd today. Divers. Loose in front there from Anthony Michael, picked up there by the Sens. As they're trying to get a shot on that. Saved me by Blake Benner as he paddles it aside. Holland had the puck there from Divers. Anthony Michael pitchforked it out. Oliver goes after now for the Sens. Michael, nice play off the glass to get the puck to the corner. As Holland has it back for the defensive side. Divers off his tipped stick. Gets checked there by Swoop from behind his back. Diliberto towards the corner there. As we have 3 minutes to go in the second period. Still 4-2 Phantoms. This face-off is now gained possession by the Sens. This will go to the circle. Picked up there for a shot. Blake Benner coming up tall there. They try to get another shot there from Forbes, but it did not go towards the net. This backhander goes to Rude. He runs into Diliberto as Forbes can pass it front. It goes off the stick there. Blake Benner, good poke checking play to get out of harm's way, but it's still behind the goal. Forbes taken there by Schaefer and gave it to his brother, Diliberto, as he comes over the line. Falls down on his knees. Almost seemed like it was from a stick for a second. He goes down again. As the Sens nearly bring it the other way. Schaefer got in the way of that play. That was Colin Schaefer, just to be clear. Apologies for not saying the first names of the Schaefer. Sometimes it's so quick to say. This puck goes off the stick of Diliberto as Fitzgerald will now shoot one, but it's blocked there by Forbes, the forward there for the Sens. Puck comes back to the corner. Less than 2 minutes to go in the period. As the Sens get a shot on that, and a nice right patch stop is made by Benner once again as Fitzgerald guide to Blake Gross. Comes the other way. Gross to Diliberto. Past the blue line he comes. As Blake Gross gets a shot on that, he scores! Blake Gross his 9th on the year, 5-2. This puck goes right into the glove of Benner as he holds on. The funny thing is, 4 of the 5 goals scored today has been by a player that has the number 7 on their uniform. The funny thing is, Nicholas Good scored. He wears number 7. Blake Gross wears number 47. He got the recent goal. Anthony Michael scored twice, and he's got 2 7s on his jersey. I just thought that was kind of funny. Here's another player with 7. Lesniak, number 67, shoots one, save made by Hollins again. Sailed back to center ice. 5 unanswered goals now for Lehigh Valley. Holland checked from behind off to the glass as Holland got towards the wing of Lesniak. As we reach the last minute to play in the second period, 5-2 Phantoms as we get a stoppage of play. It was a high stick, it appeared to be. Good going for this draw. Couldn't exactly come up with it in the sense near get a shot on that, but Good make the good blocking play on swoop. Lesniak will now try to go the other way on the left wing. Lesniak with passing options goes right on in for that for a shot on net, and that goes wide of Hollins. Man, he made some nice dekes on the speed burst there as he tried to go around the defense. 30 seconds to go in the second period. Lesniak, a check from behind, gets the puck on his backhand. Lesniak now to Lanford. Lanford, a wrister blocked in front there by a Sens defender along its path as this goes not past the blue line, right as Kozer comes out onto the ice from the bench. But the Sens will have to try to get it back out as this is a glove save made by Hollins. He does not cover up. 5 seconds to go in the second period. And the Phantoms lead 5-2 after 2. Third period about to get underway. The Phantoms lead 5-2. They were down 2-0. They scored 5 unanswered goals. We had several ejections early in the game. Plenty of penalties against the Sens. As it appears now that Aiden Hollins, the goaltender for the Sens, appears he's getting pulled. He's going now to the locker room. As now the Sens will get a goaltending change. Now in net for the Sens is number 1, Nathaniel Lehman. In 18 games played, goals against average 2.67 and a save percentage of .864. As now the third and final period is underway on senior night. Kuzar touched the puck back towards the corner as well as Wolsifer. The Phantoms can't keep it on the point as now chasing after there is Colin Schaefer. Divers, who's had the puck quite oftenly and on the defensive side for the Phantoms all game, as this will be an icing against Lehigh Valley. Phantoms Youth 18AA will be taking on the Haverford Hawks immediately after this game. That will actually be the next game I'll be announcing right after this matchup is over. They had their senior night yesterday. They won 6-1. An absolutely dominating victory there by 18AA. Divers pass towards the other side there of Brooks Schaefer. Schaefer back to center ice. He comes as he tries to bring it back over the line. He gets rattled down near the penalty box there by Torres as this is cleared back towards the net there right off the pad there of Lehman. As his pass is blocked there by a Sens defender along its way. As now Divers make the outlet pass to Blake Gross, who had the last goal for the Phantoms ending in the second period. Millennium touches the puck. D'Alberto makes a pass. It goes now to the defense there. It goes now to Schaefer. This takes a shot that goes wide of the right post there of Lehman as now Schaefer, as the other Schaefer will go after there. That's Brooks Schaefer, Colin Schaefer with the recent shot on net. Phantoms take the draw. Lesniak will now move right around in front. Makes a nice move. Lesniak gets a shot blocked in front there. Good for a rebound. Scores! Good has got another one, and it's 6-2. Goal number 11 on the season for Good. 6 unanswered now for Lehigh Valley. Gaspera pass on the left side there. And now the Sens will try to bring it back the other way from Rude. Lost possession. Phantoms now get it back on the carry attack on a 1-on-2 as his rattle backs to the corner. Schaefer to D'Alberto, the captain on the backhand, will wait on the corner. Looking for some option plays. Blake Cross picks up the puck now, 47. Plays catch with Dilberto. Schaefer is trying to shove it down. Trying to shove down the defender there as they try to get a centering pass back in front there for the Phantoms, but they can't get a shot on net on the netminder, Nathaniel Lehman. As this play is broken up near the neutral zone. Schaefer brings it on the right side. Schaefer trying to carry, get nicely by for a shot on net. He scores! Brooks Schaefer, what a goal around the defense. Top shelf and in. 7-2. His 7th of the year. We've had 4 different seniors score tonight for the Phantoms. Schaefer is yet another one. Phantoms win this faceoff there. It's Blake Cross with a shot. Save made there by Lehman. Rebound. Trickles wide there from Schaefer. He gets checked by Oliver trying to get the puck back, but he can't as Rude will try to clear it out of the zone and does. Divers try to, no pun intended, dive up in the air to get the puck, but he could not reach high enough. Speaking of divers, he clears it back into the zone as they carry it back out to the corner. Dilberto. Backhand pass towards Swoop, kept on the line there. Cross a shot, save made by Lehman as he was able to catch it with his glove. Just chipped back towards the line there near Blake Benner to try to get past in front. They get a shot on that, they score! Finally an answered goal for the Senators, and it's 7-3. Puck is trying to get a shot on that right away from the draw as it goes wide. The Phantoms will get a nice victory. They win 7-3 on senior night.